Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. This is a general love reading for the sign of Cancer for this upcoming week in May. Because it's general, it can pertain to anything, relationships or otherwise. Be flexible with the energy. You might feel like I'm reading for you. You might feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. Parts of this reading may resonate for you, parts may not. Take what does, leave behind what doesn't. My intention is to reach those that need the message and will benefit from it. So hopefully that's you, and hopefully by the end you'll have something to take away that you feel is worthwhile, that was worth your time. This is Carmilla. If you are new or unfamiliar with my channel, she likes to hang out during my readings. Also, if you're new, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. There's more information in the description box below if you care to have a look there. You'll find the names of the decks I use and kind of a little bit more of an explanation as to how I do my readings. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Thank you for coming back and watching more of my readings. I appreciate the support. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me give this deck one last shuffle, and then we'll see what's going on with Cancer. Here we go. Okay, Cancer, we're going to start off with the King of Wands, and he's paired with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. The Devil in reverse. The Page of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Ten of Cups. So we've got a few cups on the table. I do feel like this is pertaining to a connection or a relationship within a group of people. Something that may be broken or troubled. There's possible disruption within a group dynamic. Maybe you're not getting along very well with somebody. This could indicate a group of friends, maybe a group of family members, co-workers. There's something that's disrupting the harmony within this group. I feel like your energy could be, Cancer, the King of Wands. This is somebody who's a natural born leader. Somebody who's very passionate and ambitious. This is somebody who can take on the role of a leader, which means he can accept responsibility but also manage other people or delegate responsibility to other people. This is somebody that other people look up to or look to for guidance. This can be a boss in a business situation, for example. Could be a supervisor, could be someone like a politician, someone who has a position of power or authority. Could be a father figure. Right now I feel like this person might be dealing with a certain level of uncertainty. The Knight of Wands in reverse can indicate anger issues, not knowing what to do, feeling at a loss, feeling like things are unpredictable, uncertain, feeling like he doesn't know what actions to take. It's good news that he's in the upright. So this person could be trying to decide or make some decisions on what actions to take regarding a situation within a group of people. There could be disagreements, for example, within this group of people. So this person might be trying to decide how to manage the situation, how to work things out, how to help people get along, for example. There's some kind of missed opportunity that you might be dealing with. There's something that's getting away from you, something that's slipping out of your hands. And it's paired with the Devil in reverse. This could mean like something that you were getting ready to start, or something brand new that you were working on that is delayed now, or there's a setback. But I'm not so certain that this is a bad thing, that maybe there needs to be a delay to work through some issues first. To work through whatever emotional disruptions are going on within the situation, the people that you're working with, the people that you're connected to, or a person, a single connection. You got to work through that first before you can have your 10 of Cups. So I feel like this King of Wands, which again, Cancer, feels like your energy, you are in maybe kind of a decision-making process where you're trying to figure out what to do about some kind of disruption within a group dynamic. I'm not sure that you're actually involved in this disruption. It almost feels like you're kind of an outsider looking in. And this keeps popping into my head. I'm going to put these cards out here in a minute. For example, if let's say you're a business owner and you've got some employees who are not getting along, and you're trying to figure out how to make things right within the situation, even though you're not directly involved. Like right now, things are kind of on hold until you can figure out how, because you don't, I feel like you don't want to, I feel like you want to help, or you want to help the situation or try to fix things. Maybe you're even trying to stand back and not get personally involved, that kind of thing. That's kind of the idea that's going through my head. Okay, so we have the High Priestess clarifying the King of Wands, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this is somebody that you're dealing with. Let's get some more cards out here. Three of Wands in reverse, clarifying the Three of Cups in reverse. Death in reverse. Eight of Cups. Ace of Swords. Five of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles on the table. She's in the upright. This is somebody who's very loyal, compassionate, understanding, puts others first. This can be a caregiver, a mothering type figure, an actual mother. This is a very loyal individual, somebody you can definitely count on, somebody who can take care of herself and others. I feel like this king has a significant connection with this queen, and it could be more on a spiritual level. Almost like an unspoken connection. So let me just go ahead and throw this out there. Like this king knows that this person here, if this is an employee of his, for example, he knows that this is somebody he can trust. There's this unspoken loyalty between these two. This queen is very loyal to this king, and I don't feel like this is a romantic connection, just so you're aware, Cancer, but it could be. This king, I don't feel necessarily is walking around saying, hey, you're really awesome. I'm so glad to have you around. You're a really hard worker. Thanks so much for all that you do. It's more of an unspoken appreciation for each other. That kind of energy. Like she really appreciates this, you know, her boss, and thinks that he's a really good guy and knows how to manage and take care of things, and you know, somebody that's a great person to work for. I just feel like there's this kind of unspoken connection between those two. They don't necessarily pal around together, for example. Do you know what I mean? It's more like a respectful kind of energy between the two. It's not necessarily an intimate connection, but it's still a close connection. They have a certain level of respect for each other, and it's not like they're sitting there, you know, she's not like walking to her boss's office and saying, hey, you're really awesome, I really think you're great. I mean, he just understands that she has a certain level of loyalty and respect, and vice versa. But there's something unpredictable surrounding this Queen of Pentacles. She could be in this mess right here. She could be involved in this mess. So again, I feel like this is somebody that you're dealing with, Cancer, but this could represent you. So you decide what makes sense to you, but I feel like I'm reading for this King of Wands. So she could be mixed up in this mess. And I feel like there might be some disruption within a group of people, a specific relationship within a group dynamic. So again, this could be a work situation, especially with the 5 and 3 of Pentacles coming out here. Could be a group of people that are working together, and this queen is mixed up in some kind of office drama. It's keeping things from moving forward. It's keeping things from being peaceful. It's keeping everybody really from reaching this 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is a very fulfilling card. It means, and it's for everybody. It's like everybody's satisfied, everybody's happy, everybody's feeling good, everybody cares about one another. But there is again, possibly a specific relationship, could be a working relationship that's messing this up. It's keeping that from transpiring. And then we have this Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and I feel like it could be this king feels like maybe I need to walk away from this opportunity. Maybe there's something that needs to be left behind, or something, whatever this is, whatever this delay is, whatever this conflict or drama is that's going on around this king. I feel like once he deals with it, or once he's able to leave it in the past, not only will he be able to regain whatever this Ace of Wands is, it could be a new start, it could be maybe this king, again, I keep getting this work-related scenario in my head. So this king owns a business or is managing a company or something, and once he gets past this stuff that's going on, he can regain this opportunity, maybe to a new investment for the company, or a new direction that the company's going, or some kind of new opportunity that's going to move things forward and ultimately move everybody towards this 10 of Cups energy. But he's also going to gain some truth. There's something about this conflict, office drama. I'm going to stick with the office drama thing because it's what's going on in my head, Cancer. So again, if this is not a workplace situation, if this reading is not resonating for you, don't try to make it fit, but it could be something else. It's just it's the scenario that's strongest in my head right now. So, you can go with it and see if it makes sense to you. And if it doesn't make sense, this, again, take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. So that's just what I've got right now. Let's give this third deck one more shuffle and see what else, Cancer, we can get. So there's the 3 of Cups in reverse again, clarifying this King of Wands. So he's having to deal with this office drama. Again, I don't feel like he's directly involved, but I think he's having to deal with it. And then we have the Hanged Man, clarifying this Knight of Wands. He's having to deal with it, but he doesn't know what to do. And it does involve this Queen of Pentacles for sure. 8 of Swords in reverse. The Chariot. Six of Wands. Page of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Wands in reverse. And then the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so here's what I got from this set of cards. Right now, this King of Wands is unsure about what to do. And it may be because he doesn't necessarily see a positive outcome no matter what he decides to do about the situation. But I feel in order to cut loose from this drama, in order to leave this behind once and for all and move forward in a positive direction, I feel like it's possible he could be thinking of letting someone go. So this could be a situation where he's thinking of firing somebody for example. That's just what came through my head, that he could leave this behind and move forward towards success for everyone if he lets go of this energy. And this Page of Pentacles could indicate an immature individual, somebody who's causing problems, somebody who doesn't necessarily have everybody's best interest in mind. It could be that this situation is allowing this king to see the truth, that maybe this person is the cause, and maybe if he lets go of this person, that he can move forward in a positive direction. Now, of course, and again, I get that from this set of cards too, that in the Seven of Wands in reverse, indicating needing to give up, needing to let go, needing to throw in the towel, wave the white flag. If he releases this Page of Cups, again, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, this could indicate this a person's energy that's causing the problems, the office drama, someone who's causing the disruption. If he releases this energy, lets it go, gives up on this, then he can eventually start to work through whatever aftermath he's dealing with and make things better. At the same time, I think that there is some clarity being gained. I think that it's almost like, oh, now we know who's behind the problems. Maybe there's been some kind of underlying negativity, or there's been little cat fights, for example, in the office, and this King of Wands just hasn't been able to put his finger on who's causing the disruption, who's behind the problems. And I think that this situation is giving him some clarity on how to move forward, how to make things better, not just for himself, but for the group. And he's putting a lot of thought into what to do about this situation, because I think that there's concerns surrounding this Queen of Pentacles, who is definitely not this Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups person. This Queen of Pentacles is not the problem, but she's being affected by it. There she goes. She's up to her old antics again. Oh, look at that. She stepped on my finger without biting me. That's always a nice surprise. She, lately has been kind of nasty, but you know what? I gave her a blueberry this morning when I took her out of her cage, so she might have said, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll be nice today because I got a blueberry. It's in her bowl. She hasn't eaten it all. Thanks for wiping your beak on me. I appreciate that. She uses me as a napkin. She uses me as a toilet, a playground. She does whatever she wants, and she gets away with it most of the time. Now she's eating my hair. She knows I need a haircut. I've got an appointment on the 19th. Yay! I have to go in and I have to wear a mask. And I have yet to wear a mask out in public, and it's mostly because I don't go out in public very often, but I'm gonna, it's just weird. They have all these guidelines. I have to sit in my car until the hairdresser is ready for me, and then I have to wear a mask, and they sent me an email about, it's a new place that I'm going to, and Small businesses are required to follow a certain set of guidelines before they open back up. So anyway, I am way off track. Sorry, Cancer. Let's get back to you in this office drama that we're dealing with here. Let's get this next set out and see what else we get. So we have the 9 of Swords, clarifying the High Priestess. And then the 2 of Wands. Interesting. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Pentacles again in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. There's the King of Wands again, clarifying the Ace of Swords. There's the Queen of Pentacles again, with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Magician in reverse. Okay, so I'm going to go so far as to say there's some manipulation, there's some deceitful behavior going on. It's possible there's office gossip. There could be, I think this immature energy, this Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, is causing some major problems within a group dynamic, to the point where people just aren't working very well together. It's keeping things from moving forward. Okay, I see we had this problem last time when you ran through my cards during my Gemini reading. So if you just sit there, then that's fine. That's fine. You know what? She pooped on the table, and then I was cleaning up after my Gemini reading, and I didn't see the poop, and so it was on one of my cards. And, you know, without going into further detail, you can imagine how much fun that was. I mean, bird poop is, you know, it's not that bad. It doesn't stink, fortunately. But it's not fun to drag your tarot cards through either. Okay. Sorry, Cancer. I'm off track again. So here's the thing. I get the feeling like this Queen of Pentacles has not said anything out loud about this situation. I think she's keeping to herself. I think she's trying not to stir up trouble. And this King knows. He knows that there's a problem. He knows that there's a problem within this group dynamic. And she may not be saying anything, but he knows. And he's troubled about it. He's thinking about it. He's trying to figure out what to do. Because it's falling in his lap, right? It's his responsibility if he has this kind of position within this group dynamic. So he knows that to a certain level, to certain degree, he is responsible for what's going on here, even though he's not directly involved. I think that he knows that if he releases this energy, and this could be, you know, a firing, for example, or just dealing with this in some way, shape, or form. If he's not letting this person go, if it's not a business office situation, if he's not going to let this Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles go, then it's going to be some other solution where it allows this Queen of Pentacles some relief. She needs to be relieved of this situation. She could potentially be the victim of, again, some office drama, rumors, lies, gossip. That's what I have more than anything. And that she is just, this is the type of person that just puts her head down and does her work. She's going to continue being who she is because this is the Queen of Pentacles. It's what she does. Very loyal, very dependable, someone you want in your corner, without a doubt. Now, this trouble within this situation is allowing this King to see the truth. He's starting to figure out what's going on with this person. And so while this looks like a troublesome situation, it's also shedding some light on the situation and allowing this King to make some decisions, or at the very least, have a very clear understanding of who's at fault, who's to blame, and what direction to move in. I don't get the sense that this King is happy about having to deal with this Page energy, this person who is acting extremely immature, to the detriment of the group. He doesn't like the idea that he has to kind of put his foot down and deal with this, but he really doesn't have any choice, because what we have here is someone who is manipulating a situation to the point where it's interfering with this Ten of Cups. This page energy is interfering with this Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups, you know, that it's sitting out there waiting to be had. Again, this could be a business or company situation where there's something very promising in the future, and if everybody's on the same page and everybody's working well together, then you can move forward with it. No, you can't climb the tripod. Okay, you can't do that because you're going to knock my camera over. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Just sit on my shoulder. Please just sit on my shoulder and be a good bird. I just want to finish this reading. Okay? Can we do that? Honestly. So this is actually, you know, it's kind of an interesting reading because I do feel strongly like this king is more than anything, and if this is your energy, Cancer, I think what you're seeing is you're being given some answers through the actions of others. You're seeing clearly. It's almost like you're just kind of stepping back and kind of watching and listening and learning and figuring shit out because it's all right in front of you. You don't even have to interact. You don't have to ask questions. You don't have to interrogate. You don't have to pull anybody into your office and say, tell me what the hell is going on, because you can see it with your very own eyes. You can hear it with your own ears. And you see where the trouble is. It's right in front of you. It's right in front of you. The troublemaker, Page of Pentacles. Let's get this last round out, Cancer, and then we're going to try to wrap this up. So we have the Eight of Swords again, this time in the upright position, clarifying this King's energy. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Three of Wands again, this time in the upright position. There's the Knight of Wands in reverse again. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Devil, this time in the upright. And then the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, that's an interesting set of cards. What I'm getting from this Devil and King of Cups more than anything is it's almost like you've been trying to remain. Okay, so you've been trying to remain neutral, Cancer, King of Wands. You've been trying to remain neutral. That's what good bosses do, right? You're a neutral party. You don't take sides. You don't play favorites. But you're having issues with this because it's causing, there's some issues going on within the workplace dynamic, within the office, whatever the case may be, and you know it's happening, and you know it's affecting this Queen of Pentacles, but you're trying to remain neutral. Because that's what good bosses do. Okay, you know what? I am really tired of getting crapped on, Carmilla. Just tired of the bird poop. It's just nonstop. It rains bird poop in this house every day, all day long. I just get tired of it. So this Queen of Pentacles is remaining patient because that's all she can do. While you work on a solution. And right now, she knows you don't have a solution. This Queen of Pentacles knows that you know what's going on. She knows that you'll figure out a good solution, and in due time, things will work out. In the meantime, this Queen of Pentacles is just hanging on. She's just like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to change who I am, what I do, how I act, how I behave, because I know that this will work out in the long run. This will work out in some way, shape, or form. She doesn't know how, but she knows that it will. I think that this king also understands that this page energy that's causing all the problems is maybe working through some personal issues of his or her own. So this Page of Pentacles could be behaving in this manner and stirring the shit because they're just a very immature, insecure individual who may not feel very good about themselves. And so in order to make themselves feel better, they cause problems for others. Maybe they stir the shit and then point fingers and say, you know, he did it, she did it. And I think that you're starting to see that about this individual. The problem is, you know, it's causing this continued behavior, these continued actions, immature actions by this page is causing this. You're missing out on opportunities. You're having trouble keeping things going in a positive direction. Things might be delayed in not running as smoothly as you would like to because you're having to deal with the office drama. It's taking up your time, and you just want to leave this behind so you can get on with things. You can get on toward moving toward your 10 of Cups. Now, I don't think I talked about this. I think I started talking about this King of Cups, Devil energy. So what I'm getting from this is you've tried to remain neutral. And as a result, because you have not played favorites, you haven't expressed your opinion, you haven't pointed fingers yourself and said, you're the reason why this is a problem, stop doing that. Which you haven't shown a certain level of favoritism, I guess you can say loyalty. You've removed your emotional piece out of the puzzle, and what it's done is allowed the situation to perpetuate. You've allowed, through your removal of energy, emotional energy into this, you've allowed this person to maintain a certain level of control. And this page energy is controlling the emotional well-being of the connections within the company, within the business, within the group dynamic, within the family, whatever this looks like for you, and specifically for this Queen of Pentacles, who feels like a target. Feels like a target of the manipulation within this workspace situation. And the cards coming out here with this Devil King of Cups energy, I do believe that's the King of Wands as well, like I stated. I think this might indicate that your disconnect, the King of Wands disconnect, related to the emotional factor of the situation, is what's allowing it to perpetuate. And that's what has you stuck. That's what has you in this energy, in this energy. That's some pretty harsh energy to be in, especially for a King of Wands. I mean, I don't think the King of Wands is used to being in this kind of energy, because this is a lack of control. This is dwelling in anxiety and mental angst and really suffering on a level that you shouldn't have to suffer, and you're suffering in silence. You're not showing it to the others, but you know that you have to deal with this on a level you're probably not used to. Because again, I get a feeling like this King of Wands is really just trying to keep his distance. He's given a certain level of control to whoever's surrounding him in this group dynamic. You deal with your own problems. I'm not going to get involved in this situation. It's not my place. but now you feel like you have to take some kind of action because it's gotten to the point now where it's out of control and causing bigger issues than maybe in the past. Maybe before there were petty arguments or, people just being kind of mean to each other, but everybody got over it, or was just kind of brushed aside, or didn't cause significant issues, or didn't last very long. Maybe this Page of Pentacles started out as just a nuisance, somebody who likes to tell bad jokes or poke fun at one particular person, but now it's gotten to the point now where you realize that because it hasn't been taken care of to the degree it should have been taken care of, now it's developed into this kind of energy, something you can't ignore, something that you are being faced with dealing with, even though it's an extremely uncomfortable situation. And again, the cards are indicating it could be that your answer is to let go of this page energy. Wow. Okay, I don't know if you saw that card flop out onto my lap, but there he is. The King of Wands just flopped. It's the King of Fire in this deck. The first card that came out in the reading and the last card that came out in the reading. And he's here 3 times. So I'm going to read this card, but these King and Queen Court cards in the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck that I use at the end of my readings are very similar in meaning to the traditional Rider-Waite, but I still like to read them because this book is great and it's just, it's worthwhile. So I'm going to. It's not very long. It's about 3/4 of a page. Okay, Cancer, we're going to read this and then wrap it up. Here we go. The King of Fire is a charismatic leader. He is passionate, and his passion is something others find inspiring because it is focused, grounded, and creative. He is the perfect team leader. He can draw to him the people who are necessary for a project to be completed, and every single person will want to play a part to help bring his vision to life. Some may see the King of Fire as an ideas man, but they only have to observe, and they will soon discover that he is proactive. He likes to be involved, to get his hands dirty, and he will remain involved from inception to completion. The King of Fire is also fearless, dauntless, in fact. He is lion-hearted and the vital heartbeat of his court. He is not afraid of hard work, but he also respects and moves through his day with the awareness that he is only a part of the whole. He is a necessary part, but still just a part, and one that can be replaced if his ventures fail. This is why the King of Fire works tirelessly to fulfill his role, and despite his gregarious ways and charismatic nature, is at the core a very unassuming and respectful man. It is why he calls upon and makes use of those around him. He understands that he is but one man, and in order to rule well, he must be willing to delegate. In essence, he must be willing to share his power and his glory with others. If the King of Fire appears in your reading, it symbolizes the wisdom of knowing that even those who are leaders are a part of a team. Every wise leader has people around them who perform tasks that help them to keep things running smoothly. The same wise leader respects their team and appreciates the efforts made on their behalf. He symbolizes the importance of being interested and involved from beginning to end. He asks us not to start something, delegate, and then walk away. Of course, we knew who we were dealing with, Cancer. This is you. And I want to remind my female viewers, because I know over 80% of you are female, you can embody this energy, but you could very well potentially be this Queen of Pentacles energy, or you could be part of this team. You could be part of this group who is an external energy to the reading, but you're involved in this reading, or you're affected by what's going on within this reading, so you're represented by this external group of people. And then, of course, you could be this Page of Pentacles. I really don't think I'm reading for the Page of Pentacles, but I get a strong feeling. I love that this card came out. And I'm not going to dwell anymore because there's nothing left to be said. I almost want to spend more time on this reading, but I'm not sure that there's much left to be said. So Cancer, I am going to leave just this parting comment that I think that based on the fact that all 3 of these cards came out in the upright, whatever it is you're doing, wherever it is you're heading, where your mind's at, what you're thinking, even though you're dwelling in this kind of energy right now, you are moving in the right direction. the solution will come to you because you're this type of person that gets the job done. And I do feel like you're dealing with an extremely loyal individual, someone who's probably being affected by the situation, but this person is patient. They trust you. They know that you're doing what's best for not only them, but for everybody else. So hang in there. You will figure out a solution. I think that this, not only do I have faith in you, but I think Spirit does too. So I want to congratulate you on moving in the right direction, and I want to congratulate you on this 10 of Cups, because it is coming. It's coming your way. It will be had by all. And, congratulations. So if this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to. I really appreciate you watching, Cancer. Thank you so much, and I'll see you later. Bye.